Hello again. Nonstop Thoughts, your dystopian DJ from the future again. As some of you may know, I do a lot of food delivery for a living. After I got fired from my factory job, thankfully. I don't make a lot of money doing that, the food delivery, but it's a lot more free than any other job that I've ever had, and freedom is better than money. It really is. But I deliver in the same area, generally. It's a small city. And there's a growing number of homeless people. Sometimes you see the same ones, sometimes they're new, and sometimes you see the ones you see all the time and then you never see them again. But there's one lady that I've seen off and on for the last 3 months. You know, off and on, I see her at least 2 or 3 times a week. She's out there, and she's not one of the scammers, you know, that you see and probably justify that for why you can't give them the change that's sitting in your console. You know, I know that I've thought that way many times, but she's not one of them, because I've seen her walking around, and then I saw her recently. Somebody must have donated a tricycle to her, one of those adult tricycles that you see like in maintenance shops and stuff for maintenance men and setup techs or whatever. But she's out. She's always out there. She's always out, no matter what the weather is. She's always out there. The scammers disappear when it rains. She has a tattered old umbrella that she puts up when she's riding her bicycle. She's holding it with one hand and pedaling along real slow. She must be every bit of 60 years old. And she approached me today asking for change, and I gave her what I had out of the console of my car. I said, sorry for the sticky coins. They're out of my console, but that's what I got, because I don't carry cash on me. I just have my cards. But I did have some change in my console, so I gave her those, and you could tell that she's not mentally well. She's not physically well either. But after I gave her those coins, I told her, God bless, and take care of yourself. She said, oh, thank you very much, but she said it like stuttering, and she doesn't have any teeth, and she took her coins, and she had a couple of wadded up ones. She said, boy, I sure am hungry. She said, I really appreciate that. But after I gave her the coins, I dropped off the delivery that I had, and I made a look to my left, and it was getting to be evening, and I saw the most beautiful sunset I've ever seen. And right then, that struck me that was just for me. And I said, thank you, Lord. It was worth every penny. So I came home after that. But before that, I had one more order for the night. And it came through as $875 plus, total unknown. And I dropped it off, and when it came through, it was $14. My best order of the night. My last order of the night. You may or may not believe in coincidence or God or anything else, but there's moments. There's moments when the universe gives you the opportunity to do the right thing. And every now and then you're rewarded for it. And after that, I had to write something down. And I came home. And I wrote this song. It's called The Forgotten People. If you have the opportunity to do the right thing, don't pass it up. It'll be well worth your time eventually. I can promise you that. Anyway, I hope that you'll enjoy, and I hope that you'll think about it after you hear the song. And you'll see me next time. Thank you.
On the corner, neath the city's glare, worn out boots and a cardboard prayer. Cold wind bites where the shadows sleep. Forgotten people, the streets they keep.
Oh, the forgotten, lost in the rain, carrying dreams drowned in sorrow and pain. No home, no name, just a flicker of light. The forgotten people fade in the night.
Tattered a heart still true, scavenging scraps where the world passes through. Eyes that once dreamed now stare at the ground. In the silence, their stories not found.
Oh, the forgotten, lost in the rain, carrying dreams drowned in sorrow and pain. No home, no name, just a flicker of light. The forgotten people fade in the night.
Shunned by the world with a cold turnin eye, blamed for their fall neath a pitiless sky. Left to the cold with no place to belong. Their hearts keep on beating, though the world's done them wrong. Society turns, won't look in their eyes. Each one's a soul neath the cold, empty skies. A whisper of hope in the hunger and strife. They're more than the shadows of a broken life.